Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whichever part of the world you're from. This is Kavita Ramchand from Life Success Coaching in Mauritius. Okay, so I'm reading to you the book You Were Born Rich by Bob Proctor. This book has changed the lives of so many people. The program that Bob made has changed my life drastically. And because all his programs, all his talks are based on the laws of the universe. And if a person learns to think and live in harmony with these laws, they will have a fantastic life. So I'm making the one in English. Sorry, I'm supposed to talk in Creole right now. But let it be, I'll do the English one first. Okay, so let me just. The last time we were talking about the artificial intelligence, the heart that had to be instilled in somebody's body, and how the first one that was done was like a wow, right? So now we are continuing on the same chapter, which is chapter 8. I'll just yeah, it's the razor's edge chapter. And coincidentally, PGI just launched the razor's edge as a seminar. I was like, wow. For a moment I thought, did they know that I'm reading this book? That's why they chose this topic. You when you're on this journey of growth, you encounter so many not coincidences, I would say synchronicities, and things that are like on the same frequency. It's really nice to know that. Okay, so let us continue. I'm just checking where I have reached the last time. It was about the person who actually invented the artificial heart. Okay, Dr. Jarvik was his name. Okay, now we continue, and they say that though he didn't have such high academic qualifications, he had other things that are not tangible, like perseverance and a consuming passion to be successful. And if we don't have that, I mean, there are many people who are happy where they are, and that's okay. That's okay. But there are so many people who want more from life, you know? And if you want more from life, you can have it. You don't have to stay where you are. Just by shifting your mindset, you can have tremendous success in your life. And some people got it by default, and some people did not. But those who did not, they can learn those qualities. Okay, now I'm in no way suggesting that all of us will one day make medical history. Still, we might resemble Dr. Jarvik in the sense that our particular talents and aptitudes like his may not translate well onto standardized tests of ability. Therefore, like Robert Jarvik, it may be necessary for us to bring our particular talents to bear through tenacity, perseverance, and courage. And just one more bite at the apple may be all that is required for us to succeed. Napoleon Hill devoted an entire chapter in his classic book Think and Grow Rich to the subject of persistence. He said, there may be no heroic connotation to the word persistence, but the quality is to the character of man what carbon is to steel. Can you imagine how important it is to be persistent in life if you want something? It's easy to give up. It's easy to say, "Oh, those are sour grapes. They must not be sweet." And then we just go and say that that must be how the grapes taste. But no, that's not what we want. The grapes, and we want to try to at least get them, taste them. Then, if they're sour, we leave them. But before even trying to get those grapes, if somebody says that it must be sour, that means they're not willing to do what it takes to achieve what they want. So you want to understand that perseverance is not stubbornness. A lot of people think it's being stubborn. We should. We should be like small kids. That's the right way to live. If we want something, we should go for it. We should not be afraid. What will this one think? What will that one think? Because they are not the ones who want what we want. So why should we let that affect us, right? So in another part of that same chapter, he wrote, I had the happy privilege of analyzing both Mr. Thomas Edison and Mr. Henry Ford year by year over a long period of years, and therefore the opportunity to study them at close range. Therefore, I speak with actual knowledge when I say that I found no quality save persistence in either of them that even remotely suggested the major source of their stupendous achievements. Isn't that amazing? Just that little extra can make the difference in our results. That little perseverance extra, persist in what you want. Yeah, very important. Surely you would have to agree there was a tremendous difference in the accomplishments of these two men as compared with the accomplishments of most other people. Yet, by their own admission, neither of these men were intellectually superior. In fact, in terms of their IQ, they may actually have been inferior to many other people. Nevertheless, because both men possessed the vital quality of persistence, their results in life were invariably superior to those of the masses. That extra edge, that extra push, that extra effort, that extra going the extra mile can make the biggest difference between a successful person and a not successful person. We always have a choice. We always have a choice to say, yes, I want more from life. And that's not, a lot of people think that's being greedy. I don't see that as being greedy. I see that as being like, I have the potential to achieve more. And that's good because life is about growth. We are always meant to be on a growth journey, not on a decline journey. Who wants to go there? But if we are not going forward in life and we keep saying no, we should not want more, we should not, well, we are by default, we are not going to be on the train of life or the river of life because the river of life flows only in one direction. There's only one current. And that current will eventually lead the river to the majestic ocean, where the river loses its identity and becomes the ocean. But the river flows on scary grounds if we have to see. Like it twists, turns, whatever comes its way. Rocks, big, big rocks. It persists. It doesn't stop flowing, right? We are meant to be like that. The river, beyond the river of life, which is going and meeting up with the grand ocean. Because if you want to become big in life, you have to be on that river of, you have to be in, in the river along with the current, not against the current. If you're against the current, you'll drain your own energy, isn't it? Let's say somebody's rowing his boat and rowing it against the current of the river. That's just going to be a life of struggle. But if he turns it and be in harmony with the current, on in flow, life is just going to be fantastic. I will just see the time. Yeah, so I'm going to stop here for today. So I'm going to wish you here a great day and be in the flow of life. It's very, very important. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye bye.